Adam has arrived.
Hey, Maurice and Odie wanna take over like Zach and Cody. Black and Snurdy is the best podcast. Gonna boom like Wile E. Coyote. Gonna meet magic, they move like they hairy. Ain't talking about mental health, no, it's not scary. You know that she coming up with the astrology. Mo got a comic and that's the best policy. Maurice the GOAT, talking about animation cause you know. Odie, she moving wavy like the boat. Watching some movies and she taking notes. Yeah, kick back, listen. Black and Snurdy have risen. Upload on a mission. 5 stars, never dissing. Black and Snurdy, ooh. Black and Snurdy, yeah. Black and Snurdy.
Hello, and welcome to another episode of the Black and Sturdy Podcast, the only podcast where two sexy nerds come together to talk about whatever the hell they want. I, of course, am Mo, a.k.a. Kid Licorish.
And I'm Odie.
And together we are the aforementioned Snerds here for episode 106. That's right, episode 106 of the podcast. How are you doing today?
I am doing good for the most part. You know, it's Mother's Day.
Yes, while as we are recording this, it is just a few more minutes left within Mother's Day.
It's still the day.
And we decided that in honor of the celebration of mothers, the people who bear us, who birth us, and who create us, the original creators of content.
And
would you consider yourself content?
Yeah, we're definitely content.
We are content. And I'm going to start referring to people as content.
And also the mothers who did not bear us.
Yes.
The ones who are our aunties and godmoms and
Yes.
friends.
Yes.
And
Mothers of
sisters
all stars and stripes.
all the mothers and the mothers.
In the mothers. Today we are honoring mothers all around the world, all around the globe, all around the universe by having an episode dedicated strictly to mothers. Mother Mia. Here we go again.
That's a very good name.
Mother. That's and the funny thing
writing
is
it down.
yeah, okay, go ahead and write it down. So to kick things off, we wanted to
Wait, you didn't say how you're doing.
Oh, I'm doing well. You know, just another week of the grind, and I am feeling fine.
Well, I'm very happy to hear that.
Yes.
Because the grind can be grinding.
Yes, it is. I wish I
but
still had the grinding sound effect,
grinding.
but you know what sound effect I do have?
I'm waiting with bated breath.
Trying to strike a chord, and it's probably A minor.
That song is gonna be the best song for the summer.
Oh, I mean, this is now we're gonna go on a little slight tiny tangent.
Just a little tangent.
Tiny tangent. But did you read oh wait, maybe I didn't send it to you, but apparently one of K-Dot's besties was doing a Discord like ask me anything type thing and was spilling all the tea. Apparently Kendrick has many more songs ready to drop. He's working on an album that Drake allegedly tried to pay somebody $100,000 to get dirt on him, and there wasn't anything. And another one was that Whitney is actually living here in New York with her children and her husband. So happy Mother's Day to you, Whitney.
Shout out to Whitney.
I hate the way that you walk, the way that you.
Okay, sorry.
I don't think that was
No, I didn't mean that. I didn't mean it.
because I mean we're not going to talk about this today, but we still have to talk about the allegations.
What is it? The brakes?
Yes.
For both, and that's honestly for both of them.
Yeah.
But in honor of Mother's Day, like you said, we are
Yes.
celebrating our mothers.
Yes,
and
we are.
I am celebrating my mother by wearing the very lovely shirt that she made for us. Maurice.
Shout out to you, Odie's mom. I don't know if she would be okay with me just shouting out her first name.
Well, you wouldn't
I
say
don't
it.
refer to her by her first name.
You don't.
Also,
You don't. I don't refer to. There was a
I
thread.
actually. So real quick. My best friend Gladys. Shout out to Gladys.
Hey, Gladys.
She told me in confidence that she has no idea what to refer to my mom by because
Well, confidence.
so much for confidence. I know. but it's because my mom used to be Mrs. Licorish.
Mhm.
She got me remarried.
Mhm.
And now and I honestly don't know what to refer to her by when I'm introducing her to friends or when
Yeah.
we're talking to people and stuff. So I just don't say anybody's name at all, period, point blank. Like, I got through a large portion of my job by not knowing people's names and
Mhm.
not remembering people's names by simply not saying their names. Like,
It's fine. You don't have to say. You like,
hey, what's up?
Hey, what's up, friend? How are you doing, buddy?
Hey, buddy.
But
Hey, buddy. Hey, friend.
it's funny that you brought that up because there was a thread going up on
A Tuesday.
It was going up on a Tuesday. So first it was on like regular Twitter, and then it moved on to Black Twitter.
Sure.
I forget I'm not going to remember the username, but they were saying how they felt like it was odd that people like called their friends' parents by like
Their
Mr.
first name.
No. It was opposite. They were like, isn't it like weird that people are so obsessed with calling their friends' parents by?
Well, it's an old school form of respect.
Well, I mean,
right?
I don't even think that it's old school. I mean, yes, old school.
It is old.
It's old school,
yeah, because
but it to me is not old school in the sense of like, certain things of like children being seen and not heard is old school to me. Giving an elder respect is not old school to me. That's a tradition and a sign of respect that is time honored.
Yeah,
because they are elders. And somebody retweeted it and he's like, "You're white." Like this is the whitest tweet.
Oh yeah, for
I've
sure.
ever seen, because to me, like, your dad said to me, "Oh, you don't have to call me Mr. Licorish anymore."
But that's because he gave you permission.
He
gave you permission. You started off with Mr. Licorish, and then
I stopped saying his name because there's no other name for me to call him.
Okay, but here's the thing. If you're a person of a certain age, what I've come to realize is that if you're a person of a certain age and you lead with the respect of calling them Mr. or Mrs., then that person can dictate what you call them after that.
It's true, but literally,
like my family friend, Miss Rose, just told her to call her Rose. And it started because we led with the respect of calling them Mr. or Mrs., and then they dictated how they would like to be referred to.
This is the thing.
But you subscribe to the notion that you can only call these elders or these older individuals as Mr. or Mrs.
I feel uncomfortable not giving like the same way like
you have to have the honor record.
I'm not gonna go up to Dr. Kagwa and be like, "What's up, Lawrence?" Like I feel uncomfortable. Like it just feels
Who's
like
Dr. Kagwa?
Who's Dr. Kagwa?
Okay, answering the question with a question doesn't help me to understand.
I thought you were a School of Communications major.
Yeah, but I don't think I had Dr. Kagwa.
I mean, to be fair, he was a journalism professor.
Yeah, what the fuck are you talking about? Giving me the shit. Who the fuck is blah, blah, blah. Even though I was only in the fucking cyclone of journalism, I didn't take journalism when I was at Howard University. So how the fuck would I know?
Even though I did not take a radio, TV, and film class. Well, no, I did take mass comm, intro to mass comm. And I forget his name, Mr. Professor Malik.
You don't know who Akida is?
But I wasn't in all the classes of School of C, but I can recognize some of the like preeminent names that I used to hear all the time. But either way, that's neither here nor there. I feel like
it didn't come up in film.
My friends' parents, I find it very uncomfortable to call them anything but like Mr., Mrs., Mom, Dad.
Who are you? Oh yeah. I was about to say, who the hell are you calling Mom?
I mean, I call my best friends that like I'm
hey,
very
Mom.
I mean, like I call them by their like whatever, like we have affectionate names. Like Gabby's mom, I call her Sugars.
Sugars?
Yeah, because that's like that. Gabby, like her mom, her
I
grandmother.
was about to say
they call each
something
other.
very inappropriate.
I'm glad you did.
Yeah.
I don't want to have to cut you on the show
Okay.
for saying
it's fine. And
derogatory about my sugars.
It would not have been derogatory. It was just me. It was more of a clarification as to why sugars.
I literally have zero idea.
You don't understand where that came from?
I have known Gabby since 2007.
Shout out to Gabby.
I've known her since 2007, and I think I called her mom like Mrs. Todd like once. I don't even think, because I feel like the earliest recollection I could have is calling her Sugars and calling her Nana Sugars. It was like that's just like the name she always had for them.
Okay.
But I feel like moms, we're gonna stay with moms right now because it's Mother's Day.
Yes.
I just feel like they should just get respect. Like I don't.
Well, yeah, moms should get.
They should get respect. I can't think of like calling. I'm not calling your mother by her name. I just don't say her name because I'm like, I don't want. I know it's like it sounds so formal to say Mr. or Miss or whatever in front of someone's name, but to me, like you earn that the same way as like you're a doctor or lawyer, whatever. You want to have your letters. You are a lettered person after a certain age.
Yeah, sure.
Regardless of parentage, you are a lettered person. You deserve respect. Now, that doesn't mean that all of them should deserve it because some of them are on some fuck shit. But in general, I'm just like, I just need to. I'm just trying. I just want. Oh, never mind. I can't. Do you see what? I couldn't even. I had the perfect.
Are you okay?
I had the perfect song.
You seem like you're malfunctioning.
I had the perfect song to accentuate my point, and I could not sing it because of
Mama?
a sex pest.
By Mama?
No, by Trey Songz. I just want to be. I just want to be successful. I was going to say I just want to be respectful, but either way, so yes, I'm wearing.
I thought that was Drake.
Trey Songz was on the song too, but I mean, honestly, sex pest.
Well,
Trey
yeah,
Songz.
He might actually be a sex pest.
Birds of a feather.
Yeah, there we go.
So, but either way, we are not here to talk about sex pests.
No, we are not.
Or shenanigans.
No, we're not. We're here to honor.
We are here to talk about mothers.
We're here to honor and talk about mothers.
And
here on the very few minutes left in Mother's Day.
Either way, it doesn't matter how many days we're celebrating Mother's Day until we can't.
Until the cows come home. But
today we decided we pulled together a list of some of our favorite mothers. Honestly, it was not all of them. It would have got the list would have
been unwieldy. And quite frankly, having uploaded these images into the back end, the list right now is pretty unwieldy as it is.
Okay.
But we're going to go through them and we're going to talk about them. And where do you want to start? Ladies first.
No, listen,
Future mothers first.
Since
because you won't shut up about how you want like children. Like,
okay.
Let me just say this. Let me just say this. There is something. There's some. I have never and I need to say this. I have never understood this notion of people who don't have kids, who would like to have kids, who say that they want to have children, plural.
First of all,
have the one first to see how that experience is, and then you can say, I want children.
First of all,
I want more than one child.
I have gone on record many.
Start saying, I would like to have a child. I would like to have a singular, not plural kid.
I have gone on record in saying.
You've gone record?
I've gone on record saying that I love children. Babies are beautiful. Children are great.
It is very obvious when
them.
you shove a Instagram baby in my face.
They're cute.
And they are cute.
First of all, you don't be a renigger because
oh my god. No.
You've got to do better, Senator.
You cannot say that word.
I said a renigger.
Yeah.
I hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk. I hate the way that you dress.
I wish I had that drop of, I hate when you say the N-word.
You have a YouTube page that you watch on a consistent basis of Black babies and Black families.
Sure.
So there's no difference. Anyway, I have gone on.
And mind you, y'all aren't uploading nearly as much as you were in the old days. Because Lord knows I could use a little bit of joy in my life. And
that's why
y'all
I show you the
know
babies.
where to be found. But you're like 3:30 in the afternoon. Here's a 5:37. Like here's a little baby. Here's a chubster. You know,
I can't help what comes on my timeline.
You can literally you can fix your algorithm.
No, it's not.
Just like the other day when you were like, "Oh, look at this murder!" Like, why are you showing me a murder? Like, it just came on my timeline. My timeline is just anime, wrestling, and vagina. Like, you can literally curate the algorithm to whatever you want based on your search.
Well, the thing is, listen, because I have Kada, my child, by proxy.
Sure. Shout out to, hold on. I don't have the air horn up yet. Shout out to Kada.
Because of him, my algorithm has exploded with all things babies and children.
Well, he has a page, doesn't he?
He has a page, Kada Poppy.
Unless it's private.
It's private, so only people listen.
Yeah, I don't want to blow up. I don't want to blow up his spot.
It doesn't matter. You could try to look at his page, but you got to request it. But either way, I'm just gonna say this. I have gone on record to say I love children, I love babies, all that. I'm very I find their growth and development into full human beings that are happy and healthy and all that is my top priority. However, I do not have a need, a clock ticking, talking about give me a baby. However, if I decide to have a child in any type of way, I do not believe that people should be only children. I was not an only child. I think that was great for my development as a person. It was great for just interaction. And I think if you're going to have one, have another, or at least, or, even better yet, you have twins. And then, just one and done. Personally. Yeah. You're trying to be shady.
God damn it.
It didn't even work.
Really?
And it didn't even work.
Oh,
See what happens
some bullshit.
When you try to be shady.
That is some bullshit. Here we go.
Well,
oh, something is playing in the background. I have no idea. There's something playing in the background.
Anyway.
Stanley Kubrick's
Life in Pictures.
Life in Pictures. Is anything else playing? I have no idea.
I hope not.
Was I watching that documentary?
You have so many tabs open.
Okay.
Looks like my computer.
Yeah.
I love
my computer.
First of all, it doesn't matter. We're sharing it. Anyway,
That's what I was trying to say.
Anyway, we are dedicating this episode to mothers
reset, yes,
that we love.
Shout out to the moms that we love,
is not,
and the moms we don't love.
Nah, I'm not shouting at that.
Folks, where's the line?
There you go.
You know.
Where's
what are you
the
trying
line
to?
of,
What
you need to do better, Senator.
Oh,
because that's what it was the perfect segue. Okay, say it again. Say that what you said again about mothers you don't like. Okay, I'm gonna say it.
Sure.
We're here to celebrate the mothers we love
and the mothers we don't love.
No, not that.
Okay.
Press it.
You've got to do better, Senator.
So
that was so organic the way that we did that, but it's all good.
So we have this list is short so that we could have time to talk about them.
Yes.
And just give them the respect they deserve, the love they deserve.
Give them the flowers that they deserve.
Give them their flowers. Now, these are people who are either real people in media, in pop culture, in whatever. So you should recognize them.
Yes.
And please let us know who your favorite mothers are.
Yes.
And it could be a person, a fictional person, a real person. It doesn't matter.
Any mother that gave you inspiration, whether fiction, look, even the fictional ones, the lessons that they handed down can be real, you know? So where do you want to start?
Just
at the very top
and then go work our way to the bottom.
Allison Felix.
So Allison Felix is a Olympic gold medal winning bomb ass runner of track and field.
Sure.
And the thing I love about her is when she got pregnant, she got dropped by Nike because they were like, basically, oh, pregnant women, you can't, what are you going to do? You're never going to run again. And not only did she run again, she won and went to the Olympics again. She won, she medaled. And then she said, you know what? Fuck you. And she started her own sneaker line.
Nike.
So,
you've got to do better, Senator.
The thing is, I am 100% in the belief that mothers, or mothers, if you've carried a child or whatever, you should be living the softest life possible, right?
Soft, so soft, like SHAFT.
Listen, the Long Island comes out.
Soft.
You should be
milk
during your pregnancy.
Adult.
Live on a freaking island.
Sure.
People should be bringing you food. You should be just at ease because you are creating life.
Mm-hmm.
And then
you have created life.
And even if you did not create it within your body, you are literally like all of your energy is going into making sure this tiny human is growing up to be a functional, productive member of society.
Sorry. I just wanted to take a quick second to shout out to my badass mom friends.
Yes, all of them.
Mulaney and Josie and Mari
and Erica and April and Radonna. I mean,
all of y'all deserve so many flowers. In addition to my family members, my mom and my sister, badass women who deserve to live a soft life.
Ditto. Who
deserve to be able to kick their feet up and drink a mimosa whenever the fuck they want because they're raising and or have raised. And no, they're raising because you never stop raising your kids even when they're adults.
Listen, my mom and my stepmom, my aunts, if I call them at 3 a.m. in the morning crying or in need, they are picking up the phone and they're like, okay, like I don't care if you are like on Mars. I'm calling Elon and I'm booking a flight.
Good. Because I will not answer that phone if it's 3 o'clock in the morning. That's actually mad facts.
Yeah, I know. Anyway, like being a mother is not only from 0 to 18. It is until you are no longer here on this earthly plane.
Yes.
And then even then, they are in the fucking ether, in the universe, in the upstairs, wherever. They are in the universe.
Yes.
Still working on your behalf.
Yes.
So it never stops.
Shout out to all of the mothers who came before us, who birthed our other ancestors, and then our other ancestors, and then our great grandparents and grandparents, and then our parents, and then us. The lineage.
But I think that it's very, like, the thing is,
a tree with roots.
People talk about how like being a parent is so important, but and how like, oh, it's so great for, you know, your life, but they don't really talk about ever how that is for men. When men are married or have children.
What do you mean?
Well, I'm going to explain.
Okay.
When men are married or have children.
Yes.
They are seen as like these superheroes. They're doing it at home and then they go and babysit their children. And look, they're doing it all. But when a woman has a child, her income is usually changed, her job titles. There was a time where when you got pregnant, you got fired from your job because they did not think that you as a mother could handle the work you were doing and the work at home. Meanwhile, women in every different socioeconomic level are doing, with and without children, are doing the double the work at home and in the office.
Sure.
So usually your net worth goes down, and people think that you are somehow incompetent and incapable, and all you are going to be doing is planning your children's meals for the week. When in reality, like, most moms, regardless of who you are in the world, you are doing anything and everything, and we should be celebrating them.
Yes.
And recognizing that it's whatever they want to do is whatever they want to do. So if you want to be a mom who sits at home and is a stay-at-home mom and works and creates that family that way, great. If you want to be a mom who works full or part-time or contract, whatever, and has your children and all that, great. Because all those things are fucking hard. And they do it a boss-ass job, and mothers can do anything.
Yeah.
Next.
And that's why Mars needs moms.
Go to the next person.
I will. Did you ever see that movie?
I did see that. I liked it.
You did?
I did.
It's terrible.
I liked it.
No, like the animation was scary.
No, listen, I'm not saying the animation was great, but I was like, it was cute. Like, I knew it wasn't for me.
Horrible. Seth Green.
But you know what? Oh, I miss Seth Green Buffy.
Yeah,
Seth,
you
cool.
know what? Seth Green, I will say, it's one of those weird things where it's just like, hey, Seth Green, unproblematic.
Yeah, and where has he been? Where are you, Seth Green?
Well, he does Robot Chicken.
That's still in production?
Yeah, it's I think the longest running show on Adult Swim.
Oh, well, congratulations to you, Seth Green.
Yeah, shout out to Seth Green. Well, no, we're talking about moms. We're talking about moms.
Who's the next mom?
Seth Green, all right, next
time
is Florida Evans. Unbreakable. What is your problem with Florida Evans?
Listen, here's the thing.
What is the problem with Florida?
Here's the thing.
Okay. What do you have against
a
Florida Evans
with her? But I do think when I look back and I watch the show, sometimes I do feel like she was holding the family back in some ways.
What? What do you mean holding the family back?
She needed to be a little bit more open-minded.
It was the 70s.
Well,
what do you mean? All right,
so am I not supposed to judge the person with my personal?
Can you elaborate on what you mean?
She didn't want them to get out of the hood. Okay, I have not watched Good Times in quite a while.
Yeah, because I was about to say, like, I don't know if she didn't want them to get out of the hood.
But like, it was like when they would get certain opportunities, like, oh, what was his name? JJ. I think JJ at one time had an opportunity to get to like go do something.
Sure. And
she just she didn't like it for whatever reason and dissuaded him when it could have been something that could have helped him. And also just so, obsessed with white Jesus. I don't know.
Okay. All right. I don't think she was obsessed with white Jesus. I think she...
Listeners, watchers, do you think Florida Evans was obsessed with white Jesus?
Okay. I literally need to go back and watch Good Times.
You know what? We should watch Good Times.
Where is Good Times?
I don't even know.
It might be on Peacock.
But okay, what about moving on up? The Jeffersons. You know what? That was a mom we should have added.
Well, I don't think they didn't have kids.
They did. They had a son.
No, they didn't.
Yes. Do you want to bet? Do you want to bet? Do you want to bet? No. Don't look it up. Do you want to bet?
You're saying that George and Wheezy had a child.
Do you want to bet?
What would
yes or no?
What would the stakes be? What would the bet be?
Well, I need to get my nails done, so it's my nails. That's it. That's the bet.
First off, you always need to get your nails done because you're always breaking your nails.
First of all, fuck you.
And second of all, it. Do you want
to bet or not? Because I don't bet unless I say I know what I said and I know it's true. So do you want to bet? The bet
is that George and Wheezy have a child.
Yes.
What's the name of the child?
I don't remember his name, but I know it was a man.
It was a boy
child.
George and Wheezy Jefferson.
So the question is for the watchers and the listeners, do you want to bet?
You know what? I'll take you on that bet.
Wait, shaking on it. We're
shaking on it. Okay.
Look it up.
Now.
Look it up. Look it up. You know what?
George and
on
Wheezy
Saturday, we went to this Black Zine Fest.
Jefferson
and in the middle of making my zine, my nail popped off. So I need to change them. I need a new set. So please look it up. Look it up. Did you look it up? What did it say? Do you want me to Google it? You want me to check? Because I'm willing and waiting. I'm looking it up. I'm putting my password in right now so I can check.
Wait, hold on. What's this? Louise is a character portrayed by
Who's that third person with them? Who's that third person with them in the picture?
First in the supporting role in All in the Family.
Keep going.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
You see, you're going
Louise
around in circles.
Husband. Wait, no. Louise with husband. Oh shit.
Louise with who? No. Finish reading it. No.
Fuck off.
No.
Fuck off.
Go back.
Get the fuck out of here.
Back.
Can we talk about? Oh, we're supposed to be talking about mothers. We're supposed to be talking about mothers.
I am a mother. Okay.
You're a motherfucker for sure.
Oh!
For sure.
You want me to call Susan? Well, you know what? I don't even have to call Susan. She's gonna watch this later. I'm gonna look it up right now. Louise Jefferson.
Miss Odie's mom.
Son.
Your daughter is unbearable. And I want everyone to know that.
Let's see. I'm on the Wikipedia page.
All right. Okay.
Louise with husband George.
We don't have that much time.
Son.
We don't have that much time to
Lionel.
We don't have that much time
so
to.
it looks
to
like
deal with this.
baby's getting a new set.
My ass. Now.
Next one
is okay. As far as Mount Rushmores of mothers, I would say not even just black mothers, but just mothers in general. I would say she would have to be up on there, and that's Claire Huxtable.
Now we're talking about specifically Claire Huxtable. We're not talking about the person who plays Claire Huxtable.
Yes,
very specific.
Yes, we're being
clear distinction.
The character of Claire Huxtable was wasn't she a lawyer?
She was a lawyer.
She was a matriarch of the family. She was tossing down life lessons. She took nobody. She took no bullshit.
Oh, you had big fun.
Oh, you had big fun.
That's my favorite episode. That is one of my favorite episodes.
Big fun in Baltimore.
Big fun in Baltimore.
Yes.
You should have, you know what?
Maybe that should be the title of this.
No.
But Mother
for
Mia.
Like your 40th birthday or something,
Mm-hmm.
we should have a party in Baltimore and call it Big Fun in Baltimore. And have it be like an 80s, 90s, early, mid-90s or whatever, 80s themed. I think that would be great. Anyway, yes.
Big Fun in Baltimore at 40.
Claire Huxtable.
That's not a bad idea.
Claire Huxtable, she was...
I think by the time it's 40, my birthday will be on if there's another leap year, be on a Thursday.
Well, it could be that weekend.
Okay. You know how
I know.
Feel about celebrating a birthday before the actual birthday.
Yes, I know.
It has to be either on the day or after that day.
Yes, I know. So Claire Huxtable, you loved her because she was smart, beautiful, poised, funny, charismatic, open-minded. She got her kids together. She got Cliff together. And she got everybody else together. Because remember, what's the episode where Sandra's husband is talking about, oh, you really have her trained or something like that.
Ooh.
Oh, she read him to film.
Yeah, she read him.
That is one of my...
read the fuck out of him.
Before Shonda and Scandal, Claire Huxtable's read, talk about Papa Pope, Mama Huxtable.
Claire walked so that everybody else could read.
Yes. All right, next.
Next, we have Angela Bassett. Damn it. All right. I really have to.
You have to figure it out.
Like, you know what?
Is that why you want a new mixer?
You've got to do better, Senator.
Yes. Yes, you do.
Yes. No, that's not the reason why I need a new mixer. I want a new mixer because I want a new mixer.
Initially, when I picked Angela Bassett, I picked Queen Mother from Black Panther.
Yes.
But then I was
R.I.P..
thinking, R.I.P.
Yes.
But then I was thinking about, I was like, oh damn, like Angela Bassett, she was Tina Turner,
Yes, she is.
iconic mother.
Yes.
She was
And Waiting to Exhale.
Waiting to Exhale. She wasn't a mother there, but a friend who mothered her friends.
Wait, no, am I?
She did not have any children with Waiting to Exhale. She was dating a married man.
Oh, okay. Was that the movie that we were watching like a couple weeks ago?
Yes.
All right, cool.
She was.
Wait, no, she had kids, didn't she?
Do you want to bet?
No, I don't want to bet.
All right, because I need a wax. So.
Ew, no.
I'm rocking them up. She was Malcolm X's wife, Betty Shabazz. Who also Betty Shabazz was an amazing mother. And just throughout her career, she has both played an amazing mother.
Yes, she has.
She has 2 beautiful children with her
Yes.
husband, Courtney B. Vance.
Yes. Again, we're not talking about fathers right now, but shout out to Courtney B. Vance.
Shout out to him.
You don't get an air horn. Only the mothers get air horns. Right
Only
now.
the mothers.
Yeah.
But she just exudes like just this
effervescence.
Yeah, she's just glows. Like
Mhm.
I can't think like to me if
She's
one of
not bad looking either.
fucking gorgeous.
Are you kidding me? I would take her out to brunch, and I would pay for her, and it wouldn't even be a prefix brunch with bottomless mimosas. It would actually be a brunch where she could choose whatever she wanted on the menu.
So you're giving her and Loretta Devine the same treatment?
Yes. First off, Loretta Devine. Oh,
AKA
Loretta is fine. Why don't we have a picture of her? Because she's played a bunch of mothers.
You know what? Honestly, I don't know. We should have. And I'm sorry, Loretta, because
Loretta,
Miss Loretta.
I am so sorry.
Sorry. Miss Loretta, we love you.
Miss Devine, Miss
We love
Fine,
you.
we love you.
But yeah, Loretta Devine's played so many. Even Waiting to Exhale. Now she was the mother.
Yeah,
and she was.
You're right. She was the mother.
She learned a lot. She grew. She did all those things. Good for her.
Now hold on. Was
Angela Bassett was a mother in Waiting to Exhale as well? And
that's what I was talking about. You said that.
You said Whitney Houston.
No, I said Angela Bassett. We're talking about Angela Bassett.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I should have made the goddamn bet. God damn it. Whoop, 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 fucking gaslighting. No, this is the gaslight episode. She's gaslighting me. You saw it right here. I didn't say Whitney Houston. I said Angela fucking Bassett.
When you said it, I thought you said Whitney Houston.
No.
I'm sorry, but no, Angela Bassett was a badass mother in that fucking movie.
Yes, she was.
Taking your cheating husband's clothes and artifacts and shit and burning them in the fucking front yard.
It honestly, like,
oh Jesus,
it
makes you want to smoke a cigarette.
This is fucked up, but I think that's probably where Lisa got the idea from.
Anyway,
R.I.P.
What's the next one?
Next up is Garnet from Steven Universe. I am a conversation. I am. And it's stronger than you. I remember. I still remember.
I fucking love Steven Universe. We know what? Let's rewatch it.
We just rewatch Steven Universe?
I mean, we've been watching it kind of like, we do Adventure Time, or we'll be like watching, but I feel like
I'm gonna be honest with you. When it comes to Steven Universe, I need to pace when I watch it because it's so fucking saccharine sweet.
Yeah.
That
I
feel like it's like eating an entire bag of Mike and Ike's.
I love that. You do that all the time.
I know. First off, I don't do it all the time. I space it out.
If you
have you noticed there's no Mike and Ike's in this house right now?
Okay, so for maybe a few weeks you haven't bought Mike and Ike's, but you're still eating Pop-Tarts.
I switch which sweet I decide to go with. Okay, it can't always be the Mike and Ike variety. Sometimes the sweet that I am eating is Pop-Tart. Sometimes it's Nilla wafers. Which, by the way, keep an eye out. There's a package coming
of Nilla wafers.
Yeah,
that's because you want me to make banana pudding.
Actually, I just want you to make batter. cake batter.
I'm not just making
Yeah,
cake batter.
Well,
for you to eat.
you technically it's a clear thing, so you could eat it.
No, it's not. Anyway.
It is clear.
I love Garnett.
I love Garnett.
I love her. I mean, I love Estelle. So she's the perfect voice for Garnett.
She really Garnet. Say
What?
Garnet.
Garnett.
Garnet.
Garnet.
Why are you saying Garnett?
I don't know. I always called her Garnett.
No, you're not saying Garnet. You're saying Garnett. You see the difference? Garnett.
Okay, Garnet.
Yeah,
You want me to say it like that? You want me to do that? Is that better?
that's like the
Is that better for you?
I'm what the culture's feeling. Next up is Kalita Smith. Oh, from Bernie Mac
Bernie
Show.
Mac Show.
Now,
I'm sorry. If y'all are watching this, this picture of Kalita Smith
is not doing her justice.
Oh, for me, I was saying she's looking like a snack.
I mean, first off, any picture is she's gonna look like a snack, but I feel like this could have been a better. Yet another drop that I should get. But
take a shot. He said dropped like several times.
Yes, of
so
course.
Probably take like 2 shots.
Yes.
But no, Kalita Smith, she was Wanda on Bernie Mac, or baby, they called her.
Baby.
And I mean, she to me is the perfect example of someone who did not birth children, but is raising them.
Yeah.
And to me, I mean, that is a very special thing in my heart, because like, I have my mom and I have my bonus mom, ma petite mère, who, met my father when I was 7. And since then has been in my life and such a instrumental part of my life, and has always when she talks about me, she's like, oh, my daughter's like, I've never felt as if she didn't love me and care for me as much as my brother and sister. Always just like a beacon of just love and joy. And so I love seeing women and people in like a kind of like a step parent, auntie, godmother, whatever type of role.
Sure.
Being portrayed as someone who's not just like, oh, jealous of the kids or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like, to me, if you are ever with someone and for whatever reason you need to if there's a child that needs to be brought into the home, to me, that she was the perfect example of that.
Right.
Bringing them in and giving them the love and devotion that they deserve, not being jealous, not being weird, just thinking like, what can I do to make these children's lives better? Because it doesn't matter whether or not you've birthed a child. It's about the motherly instinct that you have. And if you are bringing that out for someone that you didn't birth, and to me, honestly, I'm going to say it might be controversial. Are we back on the thing? Because I'm
no, we're here.
Oh, well, I'm moving over. I think that loving a child that is not yours, quote unquote, to me is something so magical and beautiful. And anyone who does that with all of the grace and sincerity of someone who has birthed a child, I think that should be celebrated and honored. Because we know, you always have like the Cinderella story,
sure,
of the evil stepmom or whatever. Someone's sibling dies and they move in with their, their family, and they're treated like, nothing. And I think this was just a perfect example of like doing it right.
Yeah. I actually don't think we have her on here, or we should have her on here. But another one would probably be Moesha's
No, we have her on here.
where? No,
Shirley Ralph is not on here
no, she's not.
at all. I found a picture of her.
She's not on here.
Oh, fuck me.
Yeah, well,
Shirley Ralph.
shout out to Shirley Ralph from
only just
Moesha
from
and from
Abbott Elementary.
Abbott Elementary.
And I would say in both Moesha
helping raise
and
Janine
Abbott Elementary,
and Greg.
she is such a loving motherly figure. And even the latest episode was so beautiful in the way that like it was just showing her as a mother, but also her in need of mothering.
Yes, because her in the most recent episode of Abbott Elementary. Spoiler alert. She celebrates Mother's Day. It's important to her because she doesn't have her mother anymore, and so like she gloms on to the idea of Gregory, whose mom passed away when he was like 9 years old. Wanting to be wanting to celebrate his mother on that day and bonding through the shared understanding of losing a mother or no longer having a mother, and you know she goes a little bit overboard, but it comes from a human heartfelt place.
Yeah, and I think just in general, like her character is mothering to her coworkers
and to Janine
and to her students
who has a bad mom. Yeah.
And like to the students who are there, like she definitely like if Shirley Ralph from Abbott Elementary.
Shoot.
Well, what?
No,
what
keep going. Our overlay. I have to remember. I have to remember to put our overlays back.
But like,
because who know who the fuck we are if they don't have the overlay?
I'm Odie,
and I'm Mo Kid Licorish.
But thinking of like, she's the type of teacher who a child would fall in love with. Like, if that was one of my teachers at school, I would have fallen in love with her. I would have constantly been trying to impress her and just like, you know, be in it, like be a part of that because she creates such a warm, loving environment.
Yes.
So Shirley Ralph, you got it.
Yes.
Next.
I don't know if we could do all of these. We're coming up on time.
Listen, we're coming up on time. How much time do we have left?
We have oof boy.
This is what I want us to do.
Yeah, sure.
Speed round.
Okay. Mrs. Potts.
Loved her.
Miss Honey.
From Matilda. She saved Matilda from those terrible parents. And also she was a black woman in the remake. Go.
Octavia Butler.
The mother of Afrofuturism. Go.
Peg Bundy.
I mean, hilarious. Beautiful, joyous woman who was just trying to make it in the situation.
One of the first white sassy women.
Yeah, yes, I will agree. Because she was white trash.
There we go. Yeah,
she was white trash, and it was like showing how, regardless of your socioeconomic status, that you can be a great mother.
Yes,
using the resources that you have.
Yes.
And fighting against the bigotry of classism and all the other things. And she was a great mom. So loved her. Go.
Aunt Vivs. Both of them. Both of them. You owe me a Coke. Both of them are amazing in their own individual ways. A lot of people will say that the light-skinned Aunt Viv is more passive than the original.
I do feel like
Janet
Hubert.
Yes.
So both of these black moms, both of these Aunt Vivs, great, but they're just great in different ways. Yeah, but it was very interesting how when Aunt Viv became the new Aunt Viv, that all of that like fire that she had because she also, I believe, was she a lawyer? She was
actually because he was a judge.
Yeah.
I want to say she was a lawyer,
but like I feel like when it was Janet Hubert, she was like her character was very like
strong and
and
steadfast,
working and all that. And then when she
hardworking.
switched over to
She was
light-skinned
just like a
Viv,
housewife.
exactly.
Not to say that there's
There's
anything wrong
nothing
with
wrong-
just
that is
being a
still
house with.
that.
I gotta stop saying just.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with being a housewife.
It's that they made it seem as if her life revolved around only the family. So,
Yes.
but we love them. Thank you, Aunt Vivs, for being in the world. Next.
Shout out to Aunt Vivs. Linda Belcher.
I mean, first of all, I want to tell you, Linda Belcher is me as a mom.
Wine helps me drink.
Linda Belcher is me, and I love her.
Yeah, you
She's,
like to sing.
like, I want to be. I'm whimsical.
You're loud.
I'm loud. I want to have connection and create beautiful moments with the people in my life.
I will say you have Linda's positivity and
Yes.
her positive outlook.
Yes.
Okay,
Next.
Molly Weasley.
Not my daughter, you bitch. Literally, when I was reading the book, I had to stop myself from throwing it, because if you're a Potterhead, and we're not talking about the other one, we're not talking about the woman, we're talking about Molly, okay?
Yeah.
When you're reading the Battle of
Potterhead?
Hogwarts, yeah, that's what we're called, Potterheads.
Okay.
When you're reading,
I'm gonna start calling you a Potterhead.
when you're reading the Battle of Hogwarts, and all this shit is going on. She just lost her son,
Yeah, she did.
and now Bellatrix Lestrange is coming for her daughter. And Molly, who, yes, we know she's fierce in the sense of being a mom who you don't want to fuck with, in the sense of yeah, she'll yell at you and send you a howler or whatever.
She'll send you a howler.
But this was the moment where you knew Molly is a bad bitch.
Yes.
And she fucked Bellatrix Lestrange's shit up. And it was monumental.
Seeing you yell is terrifying.
It invokes something. I just remember the feelings I had during that moment, and it was so beautiful. Molly Weasley, love you, girl.
All
Next.
right, we'll do 3 more. Electra Abundance Evangelista from Pose. Oh, probably one of the between her and Pray Tell that were the breakout stars for me for that show. Pray Tell could first off, either of them could read anybody.
That scene where they're out in the Hamptons,
yes,
and those white women come up to them and talking about, I know what you are, and oh, honey, oh. Please, if you have not watched Pose, go and do it today. Okay?
Yes, please go and do it. In fact, go to your nearest gay bar, ask them to put on an episode of Pose.
Yes.
And hopefully, much like with my gay bar, it is the episode where they reveal that Pray Tell had AIDS.
Oh,
and it's
God.
such a bummer. And it cleared out the bar.
Wait, what gay bar was this?
Brandon Saloon. I was because it was when the show was airing. I was like, ooh, put on Pose. And it just so happened to be the episode.
Damn.
And everybody left the bar. And I was like, oh, my bad. I guess you can put back
I wish I used to go
sports.
I wish I went to Brandon Saloon to watch Pose. That would have been a good time.
No, he did it the one time and never again.
Next.
And then finally we're gonna end this.
Wait, I thought we had somebody else.
Well, we have obviously we can't do this without Michelle Obama. We have to have Michelle Obama on this list.
We have to have her on
We
this
don't
list.
have time, but we have to have Michelle Obama, the first mama, the first lady mama,
Flotus, the first Flotus, forever Flotus.
first Modus, mama of the president? No.
Of the children.
Wait, no.
Malia and
POTUS is president of the United
Flotus
States.
is first
So-
lady of the United States.
Yeah, and I was saying Modus, mother of the United States.
There she is. She's the mother.
Yeah,
of the United States.
she's Modus.
I love Michelle Obama
Me too.
for her everything about her is just amazing.
I loved her initiatives to get kids healthy.
Get moving, or what was it? Move on, or whatever.
Yeah, moving on up. Yes. She took a page
but
out of Wheezy's book.
I think that, like, seeing a dark-skinned woman be the first lady for me personally.
If there's any indication.
What?
That's my Obama. That's the only Obama impression that I can do. If there's any indication.
But having, like, this dark-skinned woman be the first lady of the United States was, I mean, being black, amazing. But being dark-skinned and just, like, bomb as fuck, smart as fuck, and just running shit, like, what more could you ask for? And I think that, you know, people like to give her a lot of flack for her husband's politics and things he did during his presidency, but she wasn't the president. She was a wife.
Yes.
She was a mother of his children.
Yes.
And she stuck by him during that time, and now she is free.
Yes.
Thank God. Read her novel or her memoir, Becoming.
Yes.
I cried during it several times because it was very I felt the things that she was talking about, even though they were many decades apart, about being a Black girl growing up in, like, a middle class space and having to circumnavigate these very white spaces while being Black and having all these things that were expected on you from the white people and the Black people. And I think she's done it beautifully. And regardless of all the negative things that, you know, the Republicans were trying to say to her, or phototaps were trying to say to her, she has kept it just like a buck.
Yeah, she kept it a bean.
And is now just living her best life. And I want her to live her best life until 100 years old. I want her to just be easeful. I don't want her to have any negativity. I just want her to just be enjoying.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, agreed. And then I guess just finally our own mothers.
Yes.
You know, like our
mothers, our grandmothers, our sisters,
our
aunties.
sisters, our aunties.
I mean,
all the mothers that I personally know in my life, I can say unequivocally are dope, amazing human beings who have sacrificed, who have bled, and who have strived to teach the next generation the best things in life and pass down only goodness and create amazing things in this world. My apologies if my communication major is failing me right now, but I just want to say I honor all of the mothers in my life. I honor you. I value you. I see you. I hear you. And I would not be the person I am today without any one of y'all. All of y'all have done an amazing job of helping me be the person that I am today. And I love each and every one of y'all, from my mom to my sister, to my grandmothers, to my aunts, to my friends, to my colleagues who are mothers as well. Like, shout out. I mean it with all of my heart. Shout out to all of the mothers in my life.
I mean, I echo your sentiments, and, you know, growing up a woman and a Black woman, I think having strong Black women in my life and strong women in my life, because I honestly, I always say I'm so grateful that my mother, she had 2 siblings, my auntie Linda, R.I.P., and my auntie Anjanette. But she also created a community of women from all walks of life that really just, I feel like I took little bits of all of them in creating who I was. And all of them were badass women. Like my stepmom, my aunts, my godmother, even like my friends. And honestly, like, I want to say this, that I'm sending so much love to all of my friends who are dealing with the loss of a mother, the maybe estrangement from a mother,
a separation from a mother,
the possible inability to become a mother, because like, you know, as you get older, you see your friends go through these different cycles, and you just get to see how resilient and persistent and strong and vulnerable they are, even when shit is getting, you know, crazy, and they are overwhelmed, and they're still doing all these things while either having children or trying to have children, and just trying to be, and thinking of the ways that the women in my life, friends and otherwise, like, they mother me, like the amount of nurturing and care and love that I get from the women in my life is just like, it's astounding. It's just like, it's otherworldly.
Yes.
And it just reminds me why the relationships that I have with the women in my life are so important.
Yes.
And I just wish them all of the things that their hearts desire.
Yes.
And also to my friends' moms, because all of them have indoctrinated me into their families with little effort. Like, it was like nothing. It's like they meet you and they're like, okay, now you're my child. And to me, like, that is a beautiful thing that I appreciate that so much. And I hope that everyone gets to experience that type of love and community. And, you know, just immensely thankful for all of the people who are constantly working to be the best mothers and caregivers that they can be. And once you know that your hard work does not go unnoticed.
Exactly. And with that, I think that will bring us to the end of our very special Mother Mia episode of the Black and Snurdy podcast.
Here we go again.
Mother. I couldn't think of anything else to say. With that, we shall see y'all next time, next week, same time, same place. Probably not the same time. It's pretty late. I'm tired. But we will see y'all. Of course, I'm Mo Kid Licorish.
And I'm Odie.
And we will see y'all next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for listening to the show. If you'd like to contact the podcast, you can reach us via email at blackandsnurdypodcast@gmail.com. You can also find us on Instagram and TikTok at Black and Snurdy Podcast, as well as on Twitter at Black and Snurdy. You can find me, Maurice, on all social media under the handle Licorish is Legit. That's LICORISH is legit.
And you can find me on Instagram. It's that's OD THATSOD.E, and on Twitter THATSOD_E. And don't forget to like, rate, and subscribe to us. Tune in next time to the Black and Snurdy Podcast, where nerds of a feather flock together.
Remember,
bye.
Boy.
Not yet.
No, this is keeping it. We're keeping this in. Don't forget to take your meds and your subs and drink water. Bye.
Bye.
I actually want to keep that.